In this video, I'm going to show you guys a few indicators that prove without a shadow of a doubt that the most probable outcome for BTC is to head much, much lower. So let's get into it. So getting into this chart right here, what I believe we are looking at is the denial phase of the market. I believe we're in the denial phase of the market before the final leg to the downside, and then the anger, then the depression, then the disbelief, and then the next bull market. Ladies and gentlemen, keeping it super simple, right? So going into this chart, what I'm looking at here, what I believe we're looking at here is this area right here is the same as this area right here is the same as this area right here. I believe this blue circle right here is going to repeat in the exact same way that it did the previous few cycles. Now, I'm going to show you guys a few indicators right here, right? Let's get into it. So the MACD line and the signal line are pressing up against the median line right here. And every time that's ever happened before, we've seen the final leg to the downside. So right here, you got the MACD line, the signal line pressing up to the median line. And what happens after this is it starts to cross over, turn bearish, and roll over. And this usually is exactly what happens before the final leg to the downside. And I believe that's what we're facing right here, right now. And I'm going to show you. Let's drag you back here. Same thing over here. We had the MACD line and the signal line pressing up to the median line. And what happened is it crossed bearish. And look what happened, guys. We had a huge leg to the downside, right? So it just stands to reason that we get it exactly the same as we did the previous cycles, right? I mean, until proven otherwise, guys, this seems to be how the market keeps reacting and keeps showing us how it wants to react, right? It's the same thing here. MACD line, signal line. Let me actually, got to zoom in a little bit for this case. So MACD line, signal line pressing up against the median line, flips bearish, and then we have one more leg to the downside. So keeping it super simple, it stands to reason, guys. It stands to reason that we're going to get the same thing right here, right now, right? This chart is super fascinating. And basically what you're seeing is before the breakout, before the final leg to the downside, if you measure from this swing high right here to this swing low right here to the retest of this line, right? So the swing low before it comes back and retests, right? You get this pattern that shows up in every single bear market so far in BTC history, right? Bring it back. It's happened throughout history. Now, what we're looking at here is the 200-day moving average, the white line. Take a look at this white line, the 200-day moving average. So price bounces up to the 0.382 level, right, which is also the 200-day moving average right here. It gets rejected, and we put the final leg in towards the downside, right? Let me drag you guys back right here. It's the same thing here. So price comes up, tests the 0.382 level, which is also the 200-day moving average, gets rejected, and price puts that final leg to the downside, right? Moving on, it's the same thing right here. This one is actually kind of crazy because it went sideways for quite a long time actually, but it is what it is. It's still, nonetheless, it's the same. Price comes up to the 0.382 level, which is also the 200-day moving average, and price puts in that final leg to the downside, right? Keeping it super simple. So it just stands to reason, looking at these things, there's a bunch of other things as well, but it stands to reason that what's happening right now with BTC is we're headed for the final leg to the downside, and this is nothing but a bear flag, just like this was a bear flag, and we're headed lower, right? So keeping it super simple, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on. All right, so I wanted to speak about this chart, which is the timing window, right? I wanted to speak about the timing windows in general. I have a few charts to go over in this video, so we're just going to kind of speed through it, but you'll get the general idea, right? It's not too complicated. So basically, this bear market here was 427 days to the downside. This bear market here, 427 days to the downside. This bear market here, 427 days to the downside. So until proven otherwise, it stands to reason that we're going to get 427 days to the downside with an ABC pattern. And this thing is going to turn around in roughly the November-December or October-November-December, right? Q4 of 2026. This thing should really start to turn around. So the last chart I wanted to show you guys is this, right? So basically what you're looking at is the BTC cycle. So what you have is bear market bottom, bull market top, bear market bottom, bull market top, bear market bottom, bull market top, and bear market bottom. So we're headed down towards this level into the bear market bottom. Guys, look at this. If you would have bought right here, you'd have made a lot of money. If you'd have bought right here, you'd have made a lot of money. If you'd have bought right here, you'd have made a lot of money. So it stands to reason that if you'd have bought right here, if you buy right here, looking through the larger scheme on a macro, horizon that you're going to make quite a bit of money if you just buy here. Like, it stands to reason. So far, the cycle isn't broken. Everything looks like it's on track. So we're going to keep playing it like this, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to make a video, a super simple video, and bring you guys more of a macro analysis update. And yeah, I just thought it'd be fun. So anyways, if you guys appreciate this content, do me a favor, smash up the likes and stay tuned for more. I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.